Bongo Congo, a hero line of iron.
Where Leonardo travels, his subjects all go too.
There's Odie Coloni, who's loyal and true blue.
I say there's a booming hunter.
And wily witty fox.
And Tooter, he's fun to you.
A Memphis magic box.
Today's show is brought to you by...
King Leonardo and his enemies.
Peggy with his pistols.
Reggie with his fleas.
They fought against the kingdom to overthrow the king. Looks like Leonardo has had his royal fling.
But Odie Coloni steps in to change the play.
That lion skunk with skeleton spunk come through to save the day. You'll find adventure and thrills, laughter a minute too. You mustn't miss excitement like this, or Hunter may hunt you. Let's watch Leonardo, all his subjects too. Odie Coloni, the fox and hunter too. Tutor and the wizard, they're ready, set to go. So everyone come join the fun on King Leonardo Show.
Are you?
My card, son.
Like I said, are you?
I am the hunter.
Okay, Hunter. Here's a blow for your cartoon show.
This is the story of a crime so fiendishly diabolical it almost defies description. It all began one afternoon in a quiet Midwestern town. A boy named Bill came home from school and started to work on his hobby, which was stamp collecting. But when he opened his album...
Hey, somebody stole my stamps.
He was right. Someone had stolen every stamp in the album. But Bill wasn't alone. Stamps were being stolen all over the country. Even as collectors were pasting stamps in their albums...
Thanks, pal.
Even as stamps were being sold...
Now, here's a beauty from Bongo Congo. Notice the unique markings. I don't see anything.
And so it continued until there was not a stamp collection left in the entire country. Stamp collectors were up in arms. The president of the stamp collectors of the country, Mr. Phil Atterley, issued a statement.
This crime wave must be stamped out.
And answering the call, Officer Flim Flanagan told the press...
Boys, there's only one person clever enough to commit this terrible, terrible crime. The fox. And as you all know, there's only one person clever enough to catch the fox, and that's the hunter.
And so the hunter went to work on the case. With his usual astuteness, he began at the very heart of the problem. He looked up stamp in the dictionary.
S-T-amp, stamp. To strike with force.
There, you've been stamped, Hunter. Go mail yourself.
Granny, if there's an idea that struck like a bolt from the blue, I'll start at the post office. Now, according to my precise calculations, they got more stamps than anybody. I say, son, I'm looking for stamps. Next window. I say, son, I'm looking... Next window. Son, I say I'm... Next window. I say, son. Next window. Now, please, son, I'm looking for...
Certainly, sir. Do you want to go first, second, or third class?
Well, son, I am the hunter. I always go first class.
Very good, sir. First shoot on your right.
First shoot. Thank you kindly. Now, there's an alert, young man.
Boy, they sure give this package a sloppy wrapping.
Yeah, let's fix it up, White.
Let me out of here. I am the hunter.
Hey, this is a talking package.
I know, boy. Must be one of them new toys.
Shake it and see if it'll talk some more.
Now, cut that out.
Hey, where you going, package?
Straight to the postmaster of the United States and complain about the service here.
Well, that's in Washington, D.C., boy. Take it away.
And as the mighty hunter sped toward Washington, in that very city, the fox had completed his diabolical crime. Directly across from the post office, the fox, using the stolen stamp albums, had opened his own used stamp lot.
Get your stamps here. Save money. 4-cent stamps, only 2 for a penny. Save time. Stamps are already postmarked for speedy handling. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
The moment he arrived in Washington, the hunter went quickly to the government post office to complain about his treatment. Open up in there. No post office is going to treat the hunter this way. Open. I say open up. Open up, that is.
It's closed, sir. Put out of business by the new cut-rate post office across the street.
Well, now, by granny, I don't wonder they went out of business the way they treated me. I want to shake the hand of the man that put them out of business.
Don't push. Plenty for everybody. Airmail stamps at bus rate prices. Sorry, pal. You'll have to wait in line.
Well, now, I just want to shake hands, son.
Yeah? Well...
Now, you're a hero. I'm proud to... what's this? The fox.
Now, wait a minute.
Glory be, Hunter, you've done it again. The fox and the stamps.
Well, now, I'm much obliged for your stamp of approval. Yeah, that's a joke, son. Stamp of approval, that is. Well, that ends another case. The fox always loses, for I am the hunter.
Let's make a Cocoa Puffs train. Okay. Let's pretend we're in the Wild West. Ding, ding! Puff, puff, Cocoa Puffs. Puff, puff, Cocoa Puffs. Chocolate flavored Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Puffs. Look, mountains ahead. Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Puffs. Chocolate flavored. Cocoa Puffs! Cocoa Puffs for energy. Cocoa Puffs for fun. Chocolate flavored Cocoa Puffs. Leaders! But the bridge is gone! Look out! Chocolate flavored Cocoa Puffs. Yum, yum, yum! The big G stands for goodness.
Here's another Big G cereal, Frosty-O's. O's of oats, Cookie Crisp, and sugar charged. So you'll be supercharged. Frosty-O's.
What's that thing, True Blue Odie?
A present for you, sire, from your subjects.
Oh, a present. Nothing I like more than... Confounded, a TV set. I already have a TV set.
But look, this one is special. These suction cups must hold it to the ceiling.
But how can I see?
You just crank back your throne and watch TV lying down.
Well, now that's something. Perfect for watching the next cartoon on our show.
For goodness sakes!
Well, here it is, 12 o'clock. Time for all ghosts to come out. Of course, there aren't any ghosts. Why, I never saw a ghost in my life. Ghosts. Ah, you can't fool me. It's all in your imagination. Woo!
What's going on
notes of that sextet the pretty maidens kiss. But we're the kind of boys that girls forget. We never have been missed.
Now all we do is boo, boo, boo the bad little boys and girls, the ghosts of the gang who danced and sang with the Floradora girls.
Oh, this is the end. A TV set falls on my head, and now my royal TV set is getting interference.
It must be the aerial, sire. I'm sure I can fix it. While you're waiting for more of the cartoon, here's that special message you were writing for your subjects.
More to the right. To the right, confound it. That's better. Much better. The next cartoon is coming in fine now.
Guess there's nobody to whom, hope.
Well?
I guess you wouldn't be interested in letting me haunt a house, would you? I'll show you how I do it. I ain't very good, though. Didn't think you'd like it. Here's another one. It ain't very good either.
Hey, funny, McGee.
Shucks. Guess what I got?
A cow?
What color?
Red.
Uh-huh. Want to buy a cannon?
The Cheerios Kid and Cheerios Sue went out for a ride in a little canoe.
The kid spied a mermaid and tipped his hat, but something looked fishy from where the kid sat.
Look out for the mermaid, she's got shifty eyes. It's Basil, the villain, in mermaid disguise.
He's got little Sue. Better hustle.
This is a job for Cheerios Muscle. The kid grabbed a box of those crisp little O's, the toasted oat goodness of good Cheerios. Crisp all around and toasted too,
with muscle-making protein to see the job through.
That Cheerios Muscle was sheer dynamite.
He bit them, he popped them, a left and a right.
Look what Cheerios might and muscle did. Sue is made by the Cheerios Kid. Rustle up some muscle with Cheerios. The big G stands for goodness.
guards! Call out the guards!
What is it? What's wrong?
It's gone again, confound it! Someone's taken it!
Taken it, Your Majesty?
Of course! Someone's taken my storybook, and I'll never get to sleep without it.
Oh, your storybook. It's right where you always keep it, sire. Under your pillow.
Today, our story is about Twinkles and the Kite. Early one morning, Twinkles went over to Fulton's invention shop. When he got there, he saw Fulton working on a strange new invention. It was made of long poles and paper and glue and lots of other things. My goodness, said Twinkles, that's a strange-looking invention. What is it?
It's a kite, said Fulton. A camel-carrying kite.
Sure enough, it was. And all Fulton's friends went with him up on Windy Hill to try it out. When they got to the top, Fulton said,
Wilbur, will you fasten the tail on the kite? It's very important.
But Wilbur thought it would be fun to leave off the tail, and he did without anyone knowing.
Okay, let's go, said Fulton. Everybody run.
So everybody grabbed hold of the rope that was tied on the kite. They ran downhill, and up went Fulton. Up, up, up. It works, everybody shouted. Just then, there was a big breeze, and without the tail on the kite, which is like a rudder, the kite started zigzagging up and down, all out of control. It's going to crash, everybody shouted. Do something, Twinkles. So Twinkles revved up his rotor tail and flew up to Fulton. He hooked his trunk on to act as a tail for the kite, and then he brought Fulton and the kite safely to the ground.
That Wilbur ruined everything, said Fulton.
And it could have been worse, said Twinkles. Remember, Wilbur, dangerous jokes are really never any fun.
Way out yonder lies the little kingdom of Bongo Congo, a peaceful land where contented natives play contented songs on their contented drums, bongo drums. The principal product of the kingdom. In fact, the only product of the kingdom. Come with us now to Bongo Land. From the palace comes the thundering roar that will Ryan King Leonardo.
Confounded, where's my throne? It's time for my cartoon show.
One of the principal sights to see in Bongo Congo is the magnificent palace of King Leonardo. The palace was open to the public every Wednesday afternoon, and True Blue Odie, faithful servant of the king, conducted tours for garden clubs, civic groups, and visiting firemen.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Great Hall, or as it is popularly called, Echo Hall. Listen. Hello? 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 This room is so large that on state occasions it is used as the indoor touch football field. And here is the Portrait Hall. We are standing at this moment in front of the portrait of Leonardo the Neat. He was king almost 300 years ago and spent all his time sweeping up the palace. He saved so much money by doing his own cleaning that he accumulated a great treasure. The legend is that he buried it under the palace.
Odie was not the only one who knew about the legend of this treasure. At that very moment, in the hideout of Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother.
This reminds me of that kooky ancestor of mine, Leonardo the Neat. Kind of like King of the Broom.
Oh, he was stupid, just like you, eh?
Yeah, Big. This great-granddad of mine, he did his own cleaning and saved a big treasure.
A treasure?
Yeah, that's the way I heard it. They're supposed to have buried it under the palace.
You mean there's a treasure chest buried under that palace and you never told me?
Many a chest is said in a jest, Big.
Take this, Shovelhead. We've got work to do.
Yeah, okay, Big, I dig.
You sure will. 'Cause here's what we're gonna do, see?
Biggie's plan was ingenious. A long ladder would serve to get them across the moat surrounding the palace and up onto the palace roof.
Now get this, Itch. You use this ladder like you're pole vaulting, see? Just run to the edge of the moat, slam the ladder down, let the other end fall on the roof, and start climbing.
Gee, Big, I better, halt on a vault. I'm more the coach-type track man at the...
Listen, ladder lumps, start running, or else.
It's like a cool climb, Big. The hell?
So, the ladder was a little short, Itch. That won't stop us. Here's our next move, see?
The new plan was simple. Tunnel under the palace, steal the treasure, and make a fast getaway. For a while, everything went according to plan. But due to a slight miscalculation in the engineering department, the getaway was a little faster than expected.
Now, this is Biggie talking, see? We're going to drive Kingsy out of the palace. Then we're going in and find that treasure.
Yeah, but gee, Big, my royal brother thinks that palace is the most. He won't ditch the dump.
He will when I get through.
And so Biggie and Itchy went to work on their sinister scheme. First, they dug under one side of the palace until the entire building tilted. Then they proceeded to paint the outside walls with cracks. They piled junk and trash around the once beautiful castle. In short, they made the palace look a ghastly mess.
Odie, this palace looks like a ghastly mess. I can't stand it any longer. All this confounded walking up and down hill all day, I feel like a mountain goat. We're leaving right now. Start packing.
But, sire, this is your family home. Be it ever so humble, there's no palace like home. Be it ever so...
Stop making me cry. There's no use crying over spilt milk or tilt palaces. We'll put the palace up for sale and move to a hotel.
And so King Leonardo and his faithful servant Odie Coloni moved sadly out of the royal palace and put it up for sale. Yes, it looks very much as though Biggie's plot had succeeded. But had it? Will Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother find the treasure? Will they take over the palace forever? Will the King and Odie like hotel food? Don't miss the next exciting episode. Home, neat home.
There, now I can pretend to be a toy rabbit. I'll do anything for tricks. The corn cereal with fruit flavor goodness.
Hey, look, it's a toy rabbit. More tricks? I love them. Fruit colors. Raspberry red, lemon yellow, and orange.
Now I'll stop working, then they'll go away. It worked! I'm alone with tricks!
We'll play with him again tomorrow.
When am I going to learn? Tricks are for kids. The big G stands for goodness.
Cheerios is also in the Big G Goodness Pack along with Wheaties, Frosty O's, Kicks, Tricks, and new Country Corn Flakes. Special goodness for everyone.
Get the Big G Goodness Pack from General Mills. Goodbye, Leonardo, Leonardo Line, King of Bongo Congo, a hero line of iron.
Where Leonardo travels, his subjects all go too.
There's Odie Coloni, who's loyal and true blue.
I say there's the booming hunter.
And Wiley Weedy Fox.
And Tooter, who brings fun to you.
Business Magic Box.
Today our show was brought to you by General Mills.
You'll find the funniest things happening on the show. The kingly cartoon with the kingly buffoon who has his share of woe.
Gee, what goodness, what goodness. The Big G stands for goodness in the Big G cereal from General Mills.
Good King Leonardo and his enemies.
Biggie with his pistol.
Itchy with his fleas.
They plot against the kingdom to overthrow the king. Who looks like Leonardo has had his royal fling.
But Odie Coloni steps in to change the play.
That loyal Scot with skill and spunk comes through to save the day. You'll find adventure and thrills, laughter a minute too. You mustn't miss excitement like this, or under may haunt you. Watch for Leonardo, all his subjects too. Odie Coloni, the fox and hunter too. Tooter and the wizard, they'll be here set to go. So everyone come join the fun on King Leonardo Show.
Confound it. Don't miss our next cartoon show.